Hello everyone, and welcome to Exploring with Cindy and Dan. Today we are in the charming town of Sitka, Alaska, arriving aboard the Grand Princess. Come along as we dive into another exciting adventure. Our journey included the amazing ports of call of Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, Icy Strait Point, Seward, Haines, Wrangler in Alaska, and Victoria and Vancouver in Canada. We'll also be cruising through scenic wonders like Glacier Bay National Park, Yakutat Bay, and College Fjord. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our travel highlights. Our ship ties into the Sitka Sound Cruise Terminal, a modern, thoughtfully designed facility that manages disembarkation with ease. It sits roughly 6 miles from downtown, with a free shuttle looping every 15 minutes, making arrival comfortable and easy. Some important reminders for going ashore are, for example, to bring your medallion. It's required to exit and re-enter the ship. A valid government photo ID is also recommended, in case it's requested at security checkpoint. And on your return, expect to place bags through a security scanner as part of routine safety protocols. To avoid fines, local restrictions tell us not to take off the ship food, flowers, seeds, and beverages, except for water. If you are booked in a Princess organized shore excursion, check your tour ticket for meeting times and locations. Princess Cruise has been sailing the world for over 60 years, as we mentioned before. Known for its award-winning service, Princess reaches more than 335 destinations across the globe, and for us, Alaska remains the crown jewel of scenic cruising. That's why we keep coming back year after year. No two Alaskan journeys are ever the same. There's always something new to discover, and every cruise feels like a fresh adventure. And now we are thrilled to be back in Alaska, this time aboard the Grand Princess. In fact, just a few weeks after this trip, we embarked on a 7-day inside passage cruise aboard the Royal Princess, continuing our love affair with this breathtaking region. If you don't feel like getting off the ship during port days, that's totally okay. One of the perks of staying on board a Princess cruise ship while others disembark is that you get to enjoy the ship with fewer crowds. Most venues remain open, except the casino and shops of Princess, which due to gambling and duty-free regulations, they stay closed until we're back in international waters. But there's plenty of activities that awaits for those who stay aboard. Alaska tops the bucket list for countless travelers, and there's no better way to experience its jaw-dropping beauty than with Princess, the #1 cruise line in Alaska. You can step aboard and immerse yourself in an unforgettable adventure, award-winning cultural experiences and excursions that put you face-to-face with towering mountains, icy fjords, and incredible wildlife. Cruising to Alaska is an epic adventure that meets effortless comfort. Picture glaciers calving into crystal waters, mountain peaks that scrape the sky, and the wildlife encounters you'll talk about forever. If you're looking for wonder, Alaska delivers in grand, untamed style. When you choose a 17, 20, or 22-day Princess Cruise, you will explore one of Alaska's most breathtaking port cities, Sitka, a true gateway to wilderness and adventure. After just a few minutes from the port via shuttle, we're now in downtown Sitka, and we are heading to the Sitka Pioneer Home. The Sitka Pioneer Home is one of Alaska's most well-known and historic landmarks, just a short walk from Castle Hill and Totem Square. It was originally founded in 1913 to care for elderly Alaskan pioneers. Built on the site of an old Russian military barracks, the home has long stood as a symbol of respect for those who helped shape Alaska's early history. And in the middle of the park, you will see the statue known as the Prospector that was crafted by sculptor Alonzo Victor Lewis. The 13-foot bronze statue was modeled on a real-life Alaskan pioneer named William Clark, Skagway-built Fonda, originally from New York. After more than 3 tons of clay and 21 years of fundraising effort, the sculpture was finally installed and dedicated during Alaska Day in 1949. The statue not only enhances the historic charm of the pioneer home, but also honors the rugged individuals who helped shape Alaska's pioneering spirit. Now we are walking towards Totem Square. It's a small but meaningful public space located in downtown. It sits near Castle Hill and the Sitka Pioneer Home, right along the waterfront where visitors and locals often gather. The square is centered around a tall totem pole carved by the Tlingit artist, which honors the rich native Alaskan heritage of the region. The totem pole displays symbols and stories important to the Tlingit people who lived in the area for thousands of years. It serves as a reminder of the deep cultural roots and connection to the land. Surrounding the pole, the square also features flagpoles and plaques that mark Sitka's historic role in the Alaskan Purchase of 1867, when the United States took possession of Alaska from Russia. This event is a key moment in Sitka's history, and Totem Square helps keep the story alive. In addition to its historical importance, Totem Square offers stunning views of Sitka Harbor. It is a peaceful spot for reflection, photos, and learning about Sitka's complex past. Many walking tours include Totem Square as a must-see stop, making it a central part of Sitka's cultural and historical identity. Now, heading south of the square, we will find the Cable House. It is one of Sitka's charming historic buildings, located also in downtown Sitka. It was built in 1886, and it was originally the residence of Charles M. Cable, a prominent businessman and civic leader in the early days of Sitka. The house is a fine example of late 19th century architecture and has been carefully preserved to reflect Sitka's rich past. Today, the Cable House is often included in walking tours, inviting visitors to imagine life in Sitka during the late 1800s. The Cable House stands as a quiet reminder of Sitka's development from a Russian settlement to an American town, honoring the people who contributed to its unique heritage. Strolling toward the waterfront, you will arrive at Baranof Castle, more commonly known today as Castle Hill. It's located in the heart of downtown Sitka, Alaska, just a short walk from the harbor and cruise shuttle drop-off point. Despite its name, there's no castle standing today. The original Russian-era structures, including the governor's house, often referred to as Baranof Castle, were removed or destroyed in the 19th century. Today, the site is preserved as Castle Hill, known to the Tlingit people as No Glen Big Fort. It's a small but historically powerful site located in Sitka, rising just 60 feet above the harbor. This rocky structure has been a strategic, cultural, and political center for centuries. Its significance spans native, Russian, colonial, and American eras, making it one of Alaska's most important historic landmarks. Long before European arrival, Castle Hill was the fortified home of the Kilsadi clan of the Tlingit Nation. Its natural elevation made it a stronghold and lookout, vital for defense and community leadership. In 1804, after a key battle, Russia forces led by Alexander Baranov seized the site, transforming it into the administrative center of Russian America. The Russians built several structures there, including the so-called governor's house, which became a symbol of colonial power in the region. Castle Hill's most defining moment came on October 18, 1867, when the United States formally took possession of Alaska from Russia in a ceremony held atop the hill. The lowering of the Russian flag and the raising of the American flag marked the beginning of a new era, one still commemorated every year as Alaska Day. Later, in 1959, one of the first 49-star U.S. flags was raised there to celebrate Alaska's statehood. Today, Castle Hill is a state historic site with interpretive signs, remnants of fortifications, and panoramic views of Sitka Sound. It stands not only as a reminder of colonial and political transition, but also as a place of cultural resilience and continuity. In just one compact site, Castle Hill tells the story of Alaska's native strength, colonial struggles, and evolving identity, making it a true cornerstone of Alaskan history. As mentioned before, Sitka was home to the Tlingit people, whose name for the region, Sitka, meaning people on the outside of Baranov Island, reminded all that this was ancestral land shaped by the sea and forest. In 1799, Russian governor Alexander Baranov founded Fort St. Michael, Old Sitka, but the clinker resistance in 1802 echoed through the history when they attacked and razed the fort. In 1804, Baranov returned and Russians built new Archangel, now today as Sitka, on the site where the Tlingit could still see their homeland across the water. By 1808, Sitka became the capital of Russia America, functioning as a trading hub and the seat of the Russian-American Company. With a dedicated blending of Tlingit craftsmanship, Russian architecture, and even early European refinement, Sitka earned a reputation as the Paris of the Pacific. By mid-19th century, languages mingled: Russian, Tlingit, English, and French. This came to a quiet stop on October 18, 1867, when the American flag was raised atop Castle Hill, as mentioned before, marking the Alaska Purchase and Sitka's emergence as the first American capital of the Alaska Territory. Sitka will retain this distinction until 1906, when the capital quietly moved to Juneau. As you step onto land from your ship, the compact charm of this town unfolds. Just a short distance from the pier are St. Michael's Cathedral, the Russian Bishop's House, Hurricane Centennial Hall, Totem Square, and many more historic landmarks, each a doorway into centuries of layered stories. Now we are walking by the Sitka Hotel, Restaurant and Lounge. It is a charming and historic hotel option located in the heart of downtown. Known for its warm hospitality and convenient location, it offers visitors a comfortable place to stay while exploring the town's rich history and natural beauty. The hotel's building reflects classic Alaskan architecture with cozy rooms that often feature rustic decor, creating a welcome atmosphere for guests. If you ever come back to Sitka on your own, the Sitka Hotel is perfect for travelers looking to experience the best of the city on foot. Guests enjoy easy access to local shops, restaurants, and waterfront views. The hotel also serves as a quiet retreat after a day of adventure, providing essential amenities and friendly service. Just a few doors from the Sitka Hotel, you will find this amazing store, and these Russian nesting dolls or babushka dolls are so amazing, and they make a great souvenir gift for family and friends back at home. As you can see, souvenir shopping in Sitka is a fun and meaningful way to experience the town's rich culture and natural beauty. Sitka is known for its unique mix of native Tlingit traditions and Russian colonial history, something you can clearly see in the variety of items sold in its local shops. Many stores feature handmade Tlingit art, including carved totem poles, jewelry, and woven textiles, all crafted by local artists. These pieces make thoughtful keepsakes and also help support native communities. Russian influences show up too, in items like the nesting dolls that you saw, religious icons, and other decorative pieces that highlight Sitka's layered history. Nature lovers also will enjoy souvenirs inspired by the local landscape, such as smoked salmon, wild berry jams, and soaps made with Alaskan botanicals. These are not only easy to pack and take home, but also capture the fresh, wild spirit of the region. With its walkable downtown near the harbor, Sitka makes shopping easy and very enjoyable, especially for cruise visitors like us. Whether you are picking up a small token or a one-of-a-kind piece, souvenir shopping in Sitka offers a chance to take home a part of Alaska's story. This is St. Michael's Russian Orthodox Cathedral. It's one of Alaska's most iconic and beautiful landmarks. Built in 1848, it stands as a symbol of the city's deep Russian heritage and its connection to the Orthodox Christian faith. The cathedral was constructed during the period when Sitka was the capital of Russia America, serving as a religious center for the Russian settlers and native Alaskans who converted to Orthodoxy. The cathedral's architecture is striking, featuring traditional Russian design elements such as onion-shaped domes, brightly colored exteriors, and intricate woodwork inside. Visiting St. Michael's offers a unique glimpse into Sitka's Russian past and the enduring legacy of Orthodox Christianity in Alaska. It's a truly must-see for anyone exploring the city. Across from this cathedral, you will find the Lutheran Church. Known as Our Savior's Lutheran Church, it's an important part of the city's religious and cultural community. It was established in the early 20th century and it serves both locals and visitors with regular worship services and community events. Close to this church, you will find the first bank of Sitka, the Wells Fargo Bank. Nearby, you will find, for example, the Russian Bishop's House, constructed in the early 1840s by Finnish laborers for Bishop Ivan Veniaminoff, that stands as one of the few surviving colonial-era structures, and it is now a museum that reveals how mission work once shaped education and cultural exchange in Alaska. Also, you will find the Alaska Native Brotherhood Hall. Born in 1914, the monumental wooden endeavor is located over the water, founded to combat discrimination against Native Alaskans. The Alaskan Native Brotherhood Hall legacy includes securing U.S. citizenship and historic preservation laws. We didn't have time to see the Sitka National Historical Park, Alaska's oldest federally protected park, established in 1910, covering both the last clinked Russian battle site and spectacular natural forest trails marked by totem poles. If you have the time, check it out. You will wander the totem trail, each carving a raven crest, clan emblem, a spiritual figure bearing centuries of living heritage. Also, check out the Alaska Raptor Center that shares stories of flight and healing, eagles and owls, nursed back to strength. Not far away, the Fortress of the Bear, a non-profit refuge, tells a more complex story, one of conservation, controversy, rescue, and connection between visitors and Alaska's iconic brown and black bears. Before returning to your ship, you can also explore the Sheldon Jackson Museum, one of Alaska's oldest museums, housed in the first concrete building built in the state. Its collection hand-stitched fish skin suits, masks, and clan treasures ground visitors in the artistry and resilience of Native Alaskans. As twilight settles over Sitka, casting everything in a golden glow, you return to your princess ship. From the deck, you watch the town light up, the air filled with a quiet sense of reflection. In just one day, you've journeyed through Sitka's rich history, from its clinked roots to Russian rule, through American change, and into the rhythms of local life today. It's a brief experience, but powerful enough to shift how you see connection, culture, and the bond between land and sea. An Alaskan cruise is so much more than just a vacation. It's a chance to explore one of the planet's last great frontiers, with all the ease and comfort of a luxury getaway. Peaceful, inspiring, and unforgettable. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out our previous feature highlighting the different ports of call in Alaska and the glaciers. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we drop our next video, whether it's another stop in Alaska, a journey through Canada, or more unforgettable glacier experiences. Thank you so much.